Meanwhile, Ukraine's energy facilities have been crippled by the Russian strikes. Charles Stratford has more on the impact on Ukrainians.
This is one of more than 100 electric substations countrywide across Ukraine. And as you can see, the level of destruction here, this particular substation has been hit in 3 separate attacks by 6 Russian missiles. The staff here tell us that this electrical plant supplies around 600,000 people with electricity. Those people now are having to undergo and endure rolling blackouts as this substation tries to distribute as much power as it can, obviously after these attacks. What's so interesting though is that this, like many of those substations, was built during the Soviet era, this particular one in 1958, and that means that the Russians know pretty much exactly how this grid works. And incredibly, it was only 4 hours before the invasion that the Ukrainians disconnected from the Russian and Belarusian electrical systems.
Ну, ви знаєте, ми всі відчуваємо себе.
We all feel like we're on the first line of energy defense. All Ukrainians are looking at us with hope that we can return light and heating to their homes. Our teams are working round the clock, ignoring the freezing conditions. So much equipment has been destroyed, and our company doesn't have enough spare parts to restore electricity to all civilians all the time.
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky on December the 13th said restoring the country's power grid could cost more than $1.5 billion. Damage then meant a shortfall of 2.5 gigawatts, and that was before 2 more massive drone and missile bombardments targeted the country's energy infrastructure. As an example of just how well Russia knows this electrical grid system, this was an electrical transformer, and it's taken a direct hit. The staff here tell us that it contained 60 tons of oil, and the blaze after the blast, they say, took around 5 hours to put out. This substation and more than 100 like it across the country are on constant alert. There could be an attack at any time. The estimated cost of repairing the damage here, the staff tell us, could be tens of millions of dollars. And this is just one of what the Ukrainian authorities say is around 1,000 kamikaze drone and missile attacks against vital infrastructure stations like this across the country.